Hey, what's up, guys? I got some breaking news, some very important news to tell you guys. But before I start, I just want to say this is going to be some very shocking information, so viewer discretion is advised. In the city that I live in, which is Akron, Ohio, there is a Jack the Ripper styled car pooper honor on the loose, which we'll just refer to him as the serial car pooper. This man has shit on 19 different cars since 2012 in the neighborhood which is known as Kenmore. And when I first heard this story, which was, I think I heard this story on Wednesday or Thursday. No, it was Thursday when I first heard this story. And I thought that it was like a parody. I thought this was coming from The Onion, and I thought that this is just one of them sites that say some crazy over the top stuff to get like a lot of views. But then once I saw the Akron Police Department release a video saying that this individual, which the police department has classified or has called the bowel movement bandit, I'm gonna call him the serial car pooper. This guy is a real individual, and the reason he's in the news is because they actually caught him on a dash cam. One of the people who has been victimized by his shit has actually put a dash cam on his car, and they got a glimpse of this stinky ass Sasquatch or Bigfoot, whatever. And I'm just thinking, like, what if that was my Mercury Montego? I mean, Honda Civic. I don't drive a red Mercury Montego. I drive a Ford truck. That's it. Yeah, Ford truck. Don't shit on Mercury Montegos. I drive a Ford truck because that. Okay, I'm not even gonna say what my car is, but and let's just say I'm just thinking that was my baby, because my car, I put so much time and energy into her. I changed her oil. I put I make sure her her wheels is looking all right. I make sure that they're properly inflated to 32 psi. I clean her. And let's just say that it was a Friday night. Let's just give a scenario. Friday night scenario. And I was about to go out with me and my friends, my girlfriend, whatever. And, I was trying to look all nice and stuff. And let's just say this was at my mom's house, because where I live at by campus, I actually had to park in a parking deck. But let's say this was at my mom's house. And I was getting ready, and before then, I had my car get washed. And see, I didn't just get the standard car wash, which is like $450 or $475. I got the premium deluxe car wash, where they wax the car. It's like it's like $950. They clean all down there, and she smells good down there, and she her everything's waxed and it's fresh, and it looks real nice for the next 12, 15 hours. And I'm getting ready. Then I walk out my house, and my retina just happens to catch this man in the action of with his pants down, shitting on my baby. Oh my Glock 17, his buttocks would have been shot. I would have shot him in the ass with my Glock 17. Nah, I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that because I ain't trying to go to jail. But my baseball bat, the aluminum one, oh yeah, I'd been like Babe Ruth or Jackie Robinson or someone with his like I would just like I would go fucking Super Saiyan 35. I'd be so angry that someone could be so disrespectful to another person's property that they worked hard for. I mean, I put so much time. I mean, a car is not cheap. A car is like having a kid. You have to do a lot of maintenance with it. You have the car insurance. I pay like $450 a month for car insurance, or actually not a month, but every 6 months for car insurance. And I have to pay for registration, blah blah blah. Gas is like it's came down a little bit, thanks Obama, but and you do all this, and then this fucking asshole is going to shit on your car like it's like he doesn't have no fucking sense. And one person has actually had that specific individual has had the shittiest luck out of all the different because he's shit on 19 different cars, but this particular person's car he shit on 6 different times, and he actually took the turd and smeared it all over the car. And he said that anytime he drives around, he has to have his windows down because it smells so bad in his car. I mean, could you imagine driving around? I mean, that's a really shitty experience to have when you're a car owner. No pun intended. And you know, I hope they do catch this poop bandit because this guy's fucking gross. You know, if and people are saying, well, that was me, I would have, you know, beat his ass. Like, you know, me personally, if I saw this dude doing that, I would. I don't know if I would want to get close to him because dude was picking up turds and that motherfucker might try to like throw that shit at me or something. And then yeah, his motherfucker's getting shot for real if he would do some shit like that. But you know, I would take a baseball bat and just like hit him. Like I wouldn't want to touch him at all. Like that's a really dirty person. And you know what my theory is on this guy's situation? He's probably just a fucking asshole. You know, people are saying that he's you know, either homeless or has a mental illness and making excuses for him. But you know what? Let's say you're homeless and you really have to take a dump. There's so many gas stations and like places that stay open 24/7 where you're allowed to use the bathroom, public bathrooms or whatever. And if you really had to go, you could take a shit in someone's bushes, and I bet you most people would just think it was a dog that shit in the yard. I mean, you know, it's cats and dogs roaming around Akron all the time, and it's, you know, you have to clean up if it gets in your yard. But you know, to actually shit on someone's car where it can go in their engine, and then can you imagine driving around and there's like a fucking huge turd stuck somewhere deep in your engine, and like the air coming into your car is like going to a truck stop bathroom. It just smells fucking awful. Oh my goodness. And last thing I want to say, I mean, they need to catch this guy because he's bringing a whole entire new meaning to rear-ending someone's car. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and have a nice